Hi, and welcome to our latest Big Y Local Love adventure. We're Big Y's Registered Dietitians. I'm Andrea.
And I'm Carrie, and we're here in Charlemont, Massachusetts at Blue Heron Farm to learn how they make maple syrup.
So we're ready to go with our snowshoes. Let's go find Bill.
All right. I think I see him up there.
You see Bill?
Yeah, he's up there.
Oh yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey, Bill.
Hey Bill.
Hey, so glad you could make it out. You're hardy folks here. Yeah, nice to see you.
Yeah, good
you
to see
too.
you.
You too.
So Bill, can you tell us a little bit about the history of Blue Heron Farm and how you came upon this beautiful land?
Well, when Norma, my wife, and I were first up in Vermont, we were looking for a piece of land and couldn't really find anything suitable there. But fortunately, her mom found an ad in the town crier that described this place as top of the mountain, end of the road, old house, barns, mowing, sugar bush, basically our dream property. So we were able to buy it with a mortgage in 1975. 130-acre farm.
So have these trees always been sugared?
As far as we can tell, the farm was first settled in 1797. The house was built then, and many of these trees have been here and have been tapped since they were probably 40 years old. And there are trees here that are easily 250, maybe even 300 years old. And they're still able to produce a healthy crop of sap. The trees are really magical in how they handle a wound, which a tap hole represents.
It really is amazing how you can keep tapping the tree. So can we see how it's done?
Sure, why don't you come over to this tree where we've got a tap in place already. So each year in the late winter, when the signs are right, we come out and drill new holes in every tree and insert a spout, which is connected to a drop line, which in turn gets the sap into our network of pipelines. But we have to be very careful to avoid old tap holes such as you see here. This one is probably from 5 or more years ago, and the tree cambium has sealed it off to protect the tree because it sees this as a wound. And we have to avoid that because above and below the tree shows what we call staining. Those vessels that the water goes through are compromised, and it will not flow well if you tap above it, for example.
So after the sap goes into the pipeline, I mean, how does it collect down there? Is it just gravity or?
Well, our system is, because it's on a hillside, will run by gravity, but strictly speaking, it's a vacuum-assisted tubing system. So the sap flows through these drop lines into the main lines that you see here, and they all end up in the sugar house where we're going to be going to watch the boiling process. Okay, well, speaking of the sugar house, why don't we go down there now and warm up and see the boiling process?
Sounds good.
Sounds good,
Okay,
yeah.
let's go. Come on in, guys. Meet the rest of the family. Okay, guys, this is my wife, Norma Coley, and my son, Jubal Coley. They're principals in the organization.
Welcome, great to see you. Perfect timing. We just drew off from the evaporator and we're just about to check the standard density. And if you like, I can show you how we do that. So now what we're going to do is check to see if this is standard density syrup. It needs to be between 65 and 67 degrees Brix, which is just the amount of sugar that's in it. And if you'd like to take a look.
Sure.
And tell us what you think.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yep, perfect.
Perfect. Just how we like it. So would you like to try some freshly made maple syrup?
Absolutely.
Grab a spoon.
You go first.
Oh my gosh. That is so good.
It's so buttery. It's so good.
Terrific, just what we want to hear.
So Bill and Norma, this wasn't running before. What's going on right now?
Well, this is the next batch of our syrup coming in as sap from the pipeline network. All the trees end up connecting to that network and end up here in the sugar house.
Now, what happens to the sap once it fills up in the tank?
Well, we pump it through a series of filters and into a storage tank outside to keep it as cold as possible until we boil.
And that's what you first saw when you came in. You saw the steam coming up in the evaporator.
Norma and Bill, thank you so much for hosting us for Big Y Local Love. It was great to see the operation of Blue Heron Farm and how you take your sap all the way down to maple syrup that we sell in our stores.
Well, we're really glad you guys could come out today and we could share the story about maple sugaring with you. We really love our relationship with Big Y. We've been with you folks for 25 years or more, serving all of the stores in Massachusetts.
So we really appreciate the fact that Big Y supports local agriculture.
Thank you, Norma. It's very important to Big Y as well.
If you enjoyed this Big Y Local Love adventure, be sure to check out others at BigY.com and follow Big Y and Living Well Eating Smart on Facebook and Instagram.